guilty.
What's good, guys? It's your girl Fats. Hope you guys are well. Today we have a special guest, our first returning guest of the year. You might have recognized her from my previous commentary. She's a screenwriter, a content creator. I'm joined by Tavanah. Hey, girl.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
She's already started. I want to ask you, like, realistically, like, honestly, how's, like, just briefly, like, how's the start of your new year been so far? Like, has life been lifing, or?
You know what? Life was lifing in the beginning of January, like to the middle of January, because obviously the residue of last year. But now it's, by the grace of God, it's getting a little bit easier because I see what's going on and where I'm leading to. And I keep telling myself, calm down, relax. You don't have to have everything right now. So it's okay. And I'm going to keep it as it's okay. By the grace of God, it's okay. I'm still alive and I'm healthy. Amen.
Thank God for the new month, because honestly, January was a mess. It started off very messy. Like, we've had
It did.
Cat Williams, we had Steph London, we even had Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. And then now we've got Love Island All Stars.
Yes, Love Island All Stars we do have, and let's us not have that ever again.
So if you had to sum up one word of Love Island All Star series so far, what would you say?
Tired. It's tired. Because think about it. Why is the only interesting storyline that is running about Georgia?
I felt like, for me, the first week and a half started very dry and slow. Like, I was like, I don't think I can carry on watching this.
Yeah.
But then it's starting to pick up.
It started. Would you still say it's still picked up?
It's been like this.
It has been like this. It has been like that. It has. I just feel like it is tired because, for one, these are not all stars. I'm sorry, but I see these as rejects. If you're going to give me, it's true. If you're going to give me do you know what an all-star is? An all-star. That means the person that was on that show was probably the most drama, had the most, a lot of issues going on. An all-star is when they flip the script, they are tactical. Those are all-stars. I'm sorry, Casey and Tom.
Imagine Casey and Tom.
Do you know how long Love Island has been running and you've given us Casey and Tom?
I'm sorry, but if you're going to say bombshells, like, give us bombshells.
Exactly. Megan. Do you remember Megan Barton? That was beautiful white girl.
I think she's going to come, you know.
I don't think she's coming anywhere. Not in this season. I think, I don't know.
She's on doing isn't it was it Fans? What is it called? Fans?
OnlyFans?
Yeah, she does OnlyFans. So I don't think she would come to this if she's getting paid. If you're getting paid good on OnlyFans, you're not coming to Love Island All Stars.
You are coming to Love Island All Stars to remind the people them what you look like, so you can get more people to sign up to your content on OnlyFans. I bloody would. I would. I feel like the producers had a chance to give us the real all stars. They could have given us Kem. They could have given us Amber. They could have given us
Zara.
They could have given us Theo. They could have given us so many people that have come in and stirred everything, and they haven't. I want you one day, because I feel like she was one of the most stunning black girls to ever.
Yes. Where is the diversity? Where is the diversity?
They will never have it, and that's what's irritating me at this point. I would also have, what was her name? She was Arab and she has a sister, and she was talking to the guy with the Jordan. I'd have Jordan because Jordan looks better now, and Jordan fixed his teeth.
Anna,
I would have her in it with her gun fingers. Listen,
she was asked to go on there,
and she didn't do it.
Yeah, she wanted to do it, and then she was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Well, then there you go.
And you gotta understand, some some of them got kids, some of them got families now.
Some of them do, but majority and a lot of them don't. And I just feel
Yeah.
like, why not go back on there? Like, give us the entertainment. If you're gonna give us
Give
all
us the
stars,
spice, give us the flavor.
yeah, give us Ovi. Why haven't I seen Ovi? That tall, scrumdiddlyumptious chocolate man looking like flipping Statue of Liberty with his height. You're trying to tell me you couldn't bring me him? Are you being dead ass? No. These are not all stars. You give me Toby. What the hell am I gonna do with Toby? Do you get it? What am I doing with Toby? It don't make no sense.
Well, let's just be real. With a dead series like this, Toby has given us something.
He gave us a showdown. Wow. Which was mean. That was mean, what he did.
It was very mean.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Arabella. I can't lie. I like Arabella now.
No, but I feel like Arabella just keeps getting tested in there. Like,
why? I feel like she's stunning. She's probably one of the most naturalist girls in there.
I think what Chris did to her was not right either.
Definitely narcissistic, and he hides it behind his jokes. He's narcissistic to a T. That behavior was not normal. That's not normal behavior. I'm sorry, because if she's upset about something and she's coming to you and telling you, oh, I don't like you to do X, Y, and Z, instead you twist and turn it, make it about you, and you're just mean. No. And I feel like this is what's happening a lot with today's day and age in dating. It's like you will tell them what you don't like, and then because they see that as like an attack, and then they want to be horrible to you, or it just fizzles out. Like, people can't communicate anymore.
Yeah, so, that was crazy. But at the same time, I feel like with that situation, yeah, definitely. But with Toby and Arabella, I feel like Toby definitely was showing his behavior a little bit. I feel like he was showing his age just a little bit, like the way he was acting. And I feel like, even that, don't get me wrong, like Arabella has every right to be upset, but I'm like, he's young and he's acting.
He's a baby, yeah. But you know what? I kind of. So Arabella's in her 30s, and let me tell you something. Now that I'm getting older, I'm 27, and they say you either go abroad or you go younger when dating. So when you get to like my age and in your 30s, they say go abroad or go younger. So I feel like maybe Arabella went in there thinking, okay, cool, I'm not gonna just have like a small margin of men that I will go for. Let me try the youngers and X, Y, and Z, which a lot of women do. And I think it blew up in her face. I think these are the kind of men, like, people will ask, I've been asked so many times before, RT, would you ever go on Love Island? And I'm like, no, because I don't see these men as men.
It's a repeat every single year.
Yeah, it is. It's people that want to be influencers. I feel like Love Island is now going down the road of it being a business now than it is for entertainment. You go on Love Island, you know that you're going to get something out of it. You're going to get money. You're going to get some kind of brand deal, and you'll be on YouTube. You'll be on all of these type of things and collaborating. And I feel like that's what they're most likely looking for. We don't get the ordinary people going on Love Island anymore. And I'm seeing a lot of women that are on there, and they have like perfect, lovely bodies, but a lot of our women that we see on the street don't have bodies like that. They don't look like that. Do you get what I mean? So I don't feel like there's like 100% inclusivity with it.
No,
you get it. So that's why I'm bored. That's why I feel like last year Big Brother did so well, because they put people inside of the house that I would see on my everyday walk of life. Do you get it? And that was entertaining for me. But these kids, they're not entertaining.
These kids, and they are kids, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they're not entertaining. You know what is so annoying is like they even put in Katie in the last season, and what did Katie really bring? She tried to, stir it up, but it was boring. Did you ever remember when in Katie's season there was that girl, I can't remember her name. What's her name?
Didn't they give her 5 or something?
Yeah, why didn't they give her a second chance? Or what about that girl that came in? Oh, I forgot her name, but she was, I think, of an Indian descent, and she was only in there for a day. They kicked her out.
Shannon.
That her name?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember. I remember.
What, like,
they keep doing stuff like this. Like when I
yeah.
saw that video of Zara, and she said that they did ask her and then she didn't make the cut, and I'm like, what? Zara, out of all people, like they fumbled on Zara because Zara was only on there for a week and a half in her
Yeah.
series. But then they decided to bring
Yeah.
Tom. They decided to bring Tom and Casey on her series
How?
instead
I
of
don't know how
Zara.
they. I don't know how they made the cut, but Zara didn't make the cut. And this is gonna sound mean as well. I don't know how Liberty and Kaz made the cut and Zara didn't make the cut. Like, how did
I
they
think if they
make
were
the
gonna,
cut?
I think if they were gonna put Liberty and Kaz, they should have put Zara as well.
Exactly, but I have my own opinions. Like, Kaz is lovely, and I think she's sweet, but that's not the show for her, and it wasn't the show for her in her season either. And I don't
It
know why
wasn't
she
the
keeps
show
going
for
back on
Liberty. It
there.
wasn't the show for Liberty either.
It's not for Liberty. Liberty, I thought she would have known
No,
something.
you know what it is? I feel like people, and I like Liberty as well, but I feel like people like Liberty and Kaz, like that is not the right environment for them. I see Liberty on Married at First Sight because she loves love.
Love is
She
blind.
wants, yes, she wants to be like in love. She wants to have a nice partner. In there, you have to play the game. You have to like, you know, get to know this person, get to know that person, be open to get to know this person. And Liberty's not like that. They want to be like tied down, tunnel vision kind of guys, and them guys are not like that.
No, they're not. And it's only for inside the villa. When they come out of the villa, what kind of relationship are they going to be having? Nothing. They both needed to be on a different kind of show. They need to leave Love Island now. And I've also feel like Kaz doesn't look comfortable now that she's in there.
No, she doesn't.
Now that Liberty's gone, she looks, and I
Yeah.
feel sorry for her. I just feel like, babe, like, pack your bags and go. Like, it's okay. Like, no one's judging you. I feel like it's more of a judging thing if you stay, because we know how they treat black women. And all in all, I just don't feel like she's being appreciated for who she is. I don't see how much screen time.
No,
it's
not even the screen time. I feel like they don't even like, they're not even letting us speak when it comes to certain conversations. Like when she's trying to get heard, everyone's just talking over, and that's why she was walking off. And I've noticed with Kaz, she wants to blow up, but I feel like she can't do it. She can't.
Yeah. And that's
why
what
she's like, you know what? It's all right. That's what she keeps saying. It's all right.
Yeah, I couldn't be on a show like that because I'm gonna want to be comfortable and I'm gonna want to be me. And I would have walked out. I would have, because you're not putting me in a jar. You're not silencing me. You're not. So I'm not gonna be in that kind of environment. And she should really just up and go. Like, even her ex is gone. Like, from the time her ex is gone, I would have been like, yeah.
Hey, that was, first of all, Tyler and Hannah. Like, come on, they should have left within 48 hours. And I like Hannah, but Hannah,
I love Hannah.
They need to go Married at First Sight.
I know. You know what it is about Hannah? I love her so much because
I love her as well.
She's so glam, and she's so like, not prim and proper, but like she's just got the fake tits, and she's so like, you can tell she loves herself at the same time. But then when it comes to her dating and flirting, she's like, I just go down pub, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't expect that from you. Like, you would think that she would want to go to all the uppity places, but the fact that she's so humble, I really want her to find somebody. She's lovely. She should have went with Anton. Why is no one loving Anton?
Why is everyone sleeping on Anton?
Mitch, you know what?
Mitch and Toby is getting more attention than Anton. No, but did you see the way did you see the way Mitch got dragged by Anton?
And that is a man, and he did it in this is what I mean, and this is why Georgia Harrison is also irritating me, because it's like, your man is right there, like, he appreciates your spirituality and all of that good stuff. He appreciates it, he understands it. But you're going to try and with Mitch or all these other men that won't give you the time of day. But then Anton, who speaks so fondly of you, that fights for you, that actually wants to, and is being patient with you. Oh my God. Are you crazy? He has a good body. He's a nice person. I'm sorry, but you better just sit down and learn him and try and find some kind of attraction, because he don't come around every single day.
She said she got the ick.
They're all getting ick of him, and I want to know why. What is it about him that's icky?
I know.
Maybe because he talks too much about where they're going or where he wants it to go. Women
He's
like
very
mystery in
forward.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
he's forward. Yeah,
but I
I'm
love
forward.
that.
Yes, I'm single. Yeah, it's the
No, but
forwardness.
I love that. Do
I
you
love
not
it
like that from a
too.
guy?
Yes, I do love it. I want it. Come. I do. I do love forward.
Okay, not too forward, but like,
not too forward, but let me know that you're interested in me. Like,
yeah.
that's
And he's been showing it
attractive.
every way possible that he's interested. And she's just
Yeah.
like, do you feel like now that she's giving him a chance, she's only giving him a chance because Casey said he wants to end it?
You see, the thing is, I think she will always bounce back to Anton, but I feel like she will be very upfront with Anton, making it seem like it's just a friendship couple. I can't lie. As soon as another man walks in, she's gonna try and pop onto them. Anton's not getting any place in Georgia. It's quite sad. No.
Have you seen tonight's first look teaser? Some truth is about to be revealed on tonight's episode, and I'm here for it.
Yes, yes. I can't. You know what? Right. I could never stand Georgia from her season, yeah, because she's a contradiction. All she does is contradict herself.
And
Her
she
actions is
gaslights a
the
lot.
word. Gaslights a lot. She manipulates and she doesn't let anybody speak. And I cannot stand that. If we're having a conversation, it is me and you. Therefore, I have my turn to speak. You have your turn to speak. As soon as someone says something that you don't like, all of a sudden you want to try. Let me get into Georgia. I'm ready.
She gives me like anxiety. I'm not gonna lie. I was very uncomfortable when it came to her back and forth with Molly. I didn't like the way she spoke to Callum, and she played it all down, playing the victim. And like you said, she doesn't let you speak. And I just feel like she was literally like being so condescending with Molly. Like she was like, you need to stop raising your voice, when she was the one that was raising her voice. I did not like that. Like, don't get me wrong, Molly did aggravate me in the beginning, but when it came to that situation right there, I was here with Molly, and I'm glad Molly like said what she needed to say, because I was like, no, you actually like are like playing a game.
Yeah, Molly's my favorite to win, just because I like the fact that she can see past the BS. And what made me feel really uncomfortable and angry at my television screen was when Arabella was crying over the situation.
Oh, did you see her face?
Yeah, and Georgia came in and started crying also. And I was just like, how fake and center of attention do you have to be? Arabella is crying her eyes out because she is genuinely hurt, and you don't want to seem like a bitch, so you thought it was okay to start crying as well. Molly saw right through her, and that's why I like Molly. Georgia is, honestly, I can't wait for her. Callum gives her some lyrics today. And
yeah, but I feel like Callum is too nice. He needs to come with the energy. I feel like no, but you even see the video, that first look teaser on tonight's episode. You even see like she's telling him, you need to calm down.
Yeah, and he is calm. He is calm. She's the type of woman, right? I can't lie. I'm sorry. She's the type of woman.
It's giving.
No, say it, because I didn't even hear that. What?
Gives me that energy where like, what? Like, I'm so, like, why are you all ganging up on me? Why? Like,
yeah, she's like, I don't care. She did a lot, and I feel like she doesn't realize that she's doing it. She's done zero self-reflection. She's honestly the worst kind of person. I wouldn't want to be around anyone like Georgia. Honestly, I don't find myself in a safe environment if she's there. I feel like she's rude. I feel like she's condescending. She gaslights. She manipulates. And because she's beautiful, because she is, because she's got that, she can skip, she can dance around it, and I'm just not for it. I'm not a fan. I'm really not.
I got PTSD because I'm not gonna lie, Georgia gives me like that vibe when you're at corporate, and like she gives me that energy where she goes to HR for like the little thing.
She's that one. She'll be like, she'll come into the coffee and she'll be like, you're right, babe, so how are you finding it? Are you enjoying it? Yeah. Oh, what's going on? What's up? What's troubling you? And then you might tell her one thing that's troubling you. All of a sudden, everybody knows about it, and then people are coming up to you. And I'm just thinking, oh, give over. I'm not a fan of her in the slightest. Get her off my screen. But then again, she's keeping the drama, so that's how you know the show is not doing well. That's how you know.
I think that's the thing. Like, she's keeping the show going. Toby's kind of keeping the show going. They are.
She is. She actually is.
What else do we have? We don't have anything other than that.
We don't have anything unless it's that. Yeah. She is this. You know what? She's played it very well though, because I obviously feel like she's got this animosity towards Molly, because Molly's obviously faith to win, and Georgia, of course, she wants to win. And she's doing whatever is possible in order to win, really.
When they were doing that game, Never Have I Ever, or one of the games, Truth or Dare, and then they were like, I think they overlook her, because everybody keeps saying Arabella's playing a game, but really it's Georgia that's playing a game.
It's Georgia that's playing a game. It's Georgia, because I tell you now, if Tom wanted her, or if Tom was a little bit more savage and been like, girl, you desperate, it would have been a different situation. Yeah. It really would have been. And you know what? I love the fact that Casey's coming to the villa and just literally put her on blast. Like, he could care less. That's the behaviour I like. I love that. Because
oh my God, did you see the way he was like, Casey came in, he was like, so you're missing Tom? And she was like, I'm not missing Tom. And we're like, girl, please.
Yeah, exactly. But also, why has everybody gotten with each other? Because
I know
all the Georgians have history with all of the men.
No, but this is the thing. This is what I need to know, because this history thing that Georgia keeps going on about, her and Toby, her and Tom.
Tobes.
For me, history is like, we've been seeing each other for 3 years on and off. This history that I think about of Toby is her on Love Island Games, which was a few months ago.
Update me. I didn't get to see that. So what history do they have on there?
She's talking about this history. I'm thinking that was just a summer holiday romance. And then this whole thing with Tom, she talks about this deep history, but the same thing is just a summer holiday romance. So what kind of history are you talking about?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was just like
weird.
A holiday.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weirdo behavior. That's weirdo behavior, because that's not history. That's a fling.
Yeah, it's a fling.
It's not history.
I feel like Tom got a bit of an ick when it came to her, because she was very forward as well, even though he was flirting, but she was really forward. Like,
is it? Well, she was. I fancy you. That's all coming out tonight. Do you fancy me?
I think I do have a feeling that Molly's gonna blow up.
I can't wait, and rightly deserved. And be like, you is a snake. You're a snake. I feel like Callum, karma is a bitch, but your business.
Do you think so? Oh, what are your thoughts on Callum then? Tell us.
Callum never just didn't give a crap about Molly. Didn't give a crap about her.
You know what? I feel like the 16 girls thing. He was single though.
No, that's different. That's different. I don't feel like he gives a crap. She's there. The opportunity is there to have her and do it right by her, and he's not taking it. He's
been done by Molly. He's been done with Molly.
He's done. Yeah, and I think that's so sad, because Molly's so stunning, but clearly he thinks he can get better. But
no, but the thing is, okay, I know, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm in two minds with it, because I feel like Molly and Callum, obviously they were together for 3 years, yeah. Like, we don't really know, like, obviously we only have a bit of an insight of their relationship, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like girls and men are different, and I feel like with him, he just, I don't know, something, clearly the relationship wasn't great, and he must have moved on quicker than she did. Yeah. And I feel like with her, obviously, I feel like she was holding on to things, rightly so, which she has every right to, but I feel like she was making it hard for him to do his own thing in the villa.
What, in the villa? In the villa?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like I kind of disagree because I feel like she kind of allowed him to do whatever he wanted to do. I think she was just obviously, like you said, like holding on to things, holding on to hope, and hoping like maybe they'll meet each other in the middle again. But I just think he was done. And even like Lewis said, he doesn't want it hard enough. And he didn't. And I think that's just quite sad because even she used to say when they were in a relationship, he wouldn't even compliment her. Like, that's dead.
Yeah, that's dead. Yeah.
That's dead. I'm sorry. You're not complimenting me. Like, you don't make me feel sexy. I think that's really, that's not good. I would end the relationship myself if that's what I was in because it's not worth it. It's not. But yeah, I do feel like it's a little bit of karma because you just, even though like he's not been the worst to Molly inside of the villa, no. But the way he's just so blasé about it all is a little bit of karma because now you're so hooked on Georgia when Georgia's been playing you this whole time. Molly would never have done you like that. Playing him. Literally playing him. And even now that Toby's picked her, like, this is one thing that irritates me. And one thing with me is, let's be real. That's my whole mantra. Let's be real. Because if you're real, no one can come and kill you. Because I've owned up to my crap. She doesn't do that. No, Toby picked her and she's acting like, I had no idea. Babe, you had no idea he was going to pick you, but you did have a conversation with him before he picked you, and you were dancing around the idea of used to. Hence why he's gone and picked you, for one. For two, now that you should have really shut it down, you're doing up cry with Arabella, doing up friggin' Soul Sisters. 2-2s now. You can't even, when Callum was like, right, you should shut it down. Well, no, I'm not going to shut it down because what he did was a big thing and I'm kind of backing it. Just say you've wanted Toby this whole time. He finally wants you back. Exactly. Yeah. He's got you. You're back with him now. Own it. Do it. Chest it. Be a woman about it. Be chesty. But she's not doing that. And I just feel like, no, you're done. Your time's up. I can't stand her. I really can't.
Do you know what? As well, what was so interesting is the fact that the next day after the recoupling, she wanted to talk about Callum hasn't even looked at me since we woke up. Oh my God, you out here cuddling Toby in bed, comforting Toby in bed. How's he supposed to feel?
She, you know what it is? She wants to have her cake and eat it. Yeah, that's what she wants. She is literally... This is Georgia's world, and we're all just extras in her world. And she wants her characters to keep up with the script that she's laid out for them. And if they don't keep up with it, there's now a problem. Because why is Callum going to be watching you? You're with Toby now. Why would he do that? Because you want Callum to fight over you, and you also want Toby to fight over you, so you can have a little conversation around a fire pit to figure out who it is that you want to go for.
Callum's done though. Callum's like, you can do whatever you want to do, but I just don't want to be part of it. But I
respect it.
I feel like on tonight's episode, we'll definitely give him that confirmation. Like, it's done. Like, done.
I feel sorry for him a little bit, but then it's also karma. But I feel sorry for him. I do, and I'm sure Molly's probably going to be like, oh shit. Like, I feel like she might be a bit as well sympathetic.
I feel like, do you know what? Them girls in that villa, I feel like nobody wants to tell Georgia the truth.
And that's another thing I don't like, and another reason as to why I would never go on that show, because they're all men.
Yeah, because you're too real for it.
Yeah, period.
No, but I feel like if you're a real person, and if I'm calling you my friend, I'm gonna tell you like what you're doing is not right. Like what you're doing,
exactly.
Like, but them girls are like, you gotta do what's the best for you. You have. No, like the girl is playing two guys.
Yeah, it's literally that. And that's another thing. Like, I feel like it's just this new culture going on now where it's like, oh, let's be selfish. We'll choose yourself, pick yourself first. Yeah, but also be considerate of other people's feelings.
Yeah.
Like, you can choose yourself, but be considerate.
I feel like that's what it is as well. And I feel like that's what Molly tried to tell her. Like, you're not keeping me in the loop, and you're saying that you're a girl's girl, you're loyal, and then you're getting offended because she's telling you you're not a girl's girl. You're not a girl's girl.
You're not a girl's girl.
You know what? You want to do your thing.
They're a girl's girl or not girls. That's my take. If you say you're a girl's girl, tell me you're a girl's girl, I'm staying far away from you. You're not a girl's girl. I see girl behavior. I see it through your behavior, darling, not with you telling me. You have to show me, because people like to fling that word, like little safe phrase around, and you're not. You're not. You're not. Oh, but I can't wait for tonight. It's going to be so juicy.
Very juicy. Very juicy. I feel like that episode right there has to be the juiciest. It has to make up for the whole series.
I need a fight to make up for the whole series.
Okay. We don't want nobody hurting each other, child. Like
a little bit of bad girls club is what I need. A little bit of bad girls. Yes. This has just been tired.
What's so interesting though is, and I found it very hard for me to do this, was, you know, Love Island out here talking about vote for your favorite couple. What couple?
And there's no couples.
There's no couples. Have you got a favorite couple in there? Okay.
I did. It was Josh and Sophie.
And then what happened?
I can't see Josh being 100%.
Really?
Yeah. I can't see.
You think he's gonna play her?
This far along, maybe not. But I don't see it working on the outside.
Who do you think is gonna make it to the finals?
Molly and Tom. Georgia will, with whoever she's with. Georgia and Toby.
But
Molly
Toby's
and
trying to win anyway.
Yeah.
Because they weren't even that long at Love Island games, so they're gonna try and win it for this one.
They're not gonna win in the slightest. But I would like Sophie and Josh to be in the final, but for some reason, I just have a feeling they're not gonna. I don't feel like he's serious. I feel like it's just like for the now.
Like she's about to go off on him on tonight's episode.
Yeah, because it was the whole Joanna thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she might be done from then. I don't know what her threshold is, but she could be done from then. But yeah. Who's yours?
Anton?
Anton's gone. Who's yours? Unfortunately,
Anton's gonna be in the finals.
With who?
No, but it's just because he's like the fan favorite, innit?
Yeah, there's no couple, there's no love, girl. He's going home.
Well, I don't want none of them to be in the finals, to be honest.
Molly and Tom, Josh and Sophie, my top two.
Am I the only one that feels like Tom is so dry though?
Very dry. He brings nothing. He reminds me of dry bread. I don't even. It's just. I don't think.
I just don't understand how he got casted and Zara didn't.
You're not gonna go over that one, are you?
No, I'm not, because I feel like even though Zara left early, I feel like they should have given her a chance for this one. Like, but I don't know how this thing works or how do they cast them together. But if you want a good casting, you have to do it properly, and they didn't do it properly.
Exactly. You got to put the dramas in. You've got to put the people that used to have beef with each other in. Like, why can't we have a whole trope of enemies to lovers kind of thing? Why can't we have that? Why do we just have to have the people that had history? Give me the people that were beefing in their season and put them back in and let them try again for a second chance at love. But I don't want to do that. I want the proper storylines, and you're not giving it to me. That's why I think this season is tired. I'm going to give them a chance for next season to give me the real Love Island OGs, Love Island All-Stars, with this butterfly, toot of the fruit, whatever foolishness they got with this one, and go from there. Honestly.
So this is an interesting point as well. Well, an interesting question. And I know they're gone, but do you feel like Demi and Louis would have made it further onto the show?
Yes.
Because they're now going on dates and everything, child.
Are they?
Yeah, they've been like spending time together, watching Netflix back to back and everything.
I don't keep up, you know. Well, then yes, they definitely would have. Because I think Demi's a lovely girl. She seemed like
I love Demi. I feel like she was kind of messy though.
She was kind of messy, but I feel like her intentions were still somewhat pure. Yeah. I feel like it was just a bit hard for her in that moment to kind of navigate the situation. So had to give her grace in that moment. She ain't like Georgia, but
so if you had to rate the series out of 10, what would you rate it?
5.
Yeah, I would say that 5, 6.
5. 6 was me being generous,
Yeah,
but 5.
there's not one episode that gave me a 10.
Yeah, I don't even think many people are watching it now because one time.
Oh, the view, the ratings is very low. I believe it's like the lowest that they've had from series 1 or something.
Really?
Yeah,
Because Traitors took over. I've seen.
Yeah,
Like I see more people tweet about Traitors than they do Love Island.
yeah, because nobody cares.
Yeah, no one's caring anymore. Even when like I'm doing my little TikTok videos on Love Island, like it really is a hit and miss. Huh?
There's only a few of us that do it.
Yeah, I know. A lot of them have jumped off.
Yeah.
A lot of them have jumped off. We got to keep it going. They got to pay us, fads. They got to start paying us.
No, literally, I was like,
podcast.
I'd be like All Stars on the search button, and I'm like, why is there only a few of us in there? Because normally the normal series is loads of people. But this one is like nobody. It's crickets.
Crickets. Yes! It's crickets. No one's watching it.
No, it's really bad. Wow. They need to do better. Okay, so this is the main question I have for you then. Should Love Island All Stars get cancelled?
Yes. Yes.
They tried, but it just didn't work.
They tried. It needs to get cancelled because you've given it a name of All Stars, but you've not given us one All Star. And that's it. Maybe Hannah, but then she got voted out so quickly.
They didn't bring her the guys for her anyway.
Exactly. They don't know. They must have, you know what it is? The people that probably on the castings, like on the casting agency or whatever, they must have been children when she was on her season. They must not know what she brought, because when she was on her season, she was with John. Her and John were beefing all the time, and we loved it. It was just such a proper relationship. I think they got engaged or got married when they came out.
They got engaged.
Yeah. They've not given us what we needed. They didn't give Hannah an opportunity to showcase her personality as much as we would have liked. You know what I mean? So I don't think if they weren't All Stars, they should have just called it Love Island 2.0 and left it at that. That's what it is, because it's not. It's just, it wasn't All Stars. All Stars are the people that caused the issues. Ekin-Su and Davide, they're now single again. Bring them in.
Ekin-Su would have shut that place down.
Shut it down.
They need to bring me and Anton, because boy,
do you know what I mean? I would love an Anton. I wouldn't complain.
Like the way he carries himself, it makes him more attractive. Like I'm telling you, the day he actually called up Mitch and Mitch was mute like a mouse. He had nothing to say.
Yeah, he didn't even need to raise his voice. He was just like, "This is my opinion of you. You've been coupled up with the girl for 7 days and you've made her cry twice." Like, it's true.
Mic drop.
He just did some logic with you. He just gave you some maths.
And he had nothing to say because he knows it's the truth.
It is. I feel like this.
I don't know, but I don't know how you feel about Mitch, but I feel like with Mitch, he's okay. Here's the thing.
He's an all-star.
He was okay. He's called Messy Mitch for a reason, and I get that. Like, yes, he's Messy Mitch. I get that, but I do feel like there are times where he does, like, plays to it too much. Like, he overplays it a bit too much for the cameras. Like the way he towards the end, I was like, okay, you need to give Liberty a rest. Like, you didn't have to pie her on the pie challenge and say all that nasty stuff. Like, you should have just let it go, man. You know.
And he's 27 as well.
Yeah, but he's 17.
He's a big and I think that's what's annoyed me with Georgia Harrison, because it's like Anton is right there, but you're seeing how these other men have treated their other women, and you're still going for them, thinking that you're going to be the girl that they're going to change for. Georgia, you're mature now. Get out of that mentality of thinking that everything's a fairy tale and that you can change him. No, a man's going to change by his damn self. You cannot force a man to change. You keeping up with the stupid foolishness is only going to get you hurt. I feel like what she went through with Bear was horrible, but she needs to learn from that situation. She does, because that is probably a testimonial kind of thing, because I guess she went through that and went into spirituality. Okay, cool. So now when I guess she supports the universe, the universe has placed a man
For you.
there
Mhm.
for you, and you've chosen to like, no, go the other way, you're going to be living the same damn storyline
The same cycle.
consistently. And then you're going to be like, why is it always me? Darling, it's always you because you don't learn from your own mistakes. It's always you because you think that these men are going to change for you. Men don't change for anybody other than themselves. But she
I
don't
just
see that, and
like
it's irritating to watch.
I feel like her being Liberty's friend as well. I felt like, okay, if he's gonna treat Liberty like this, what makes you think he's gonna treat you any different?
Exactly. And then that's meant to be your friend. So then why would you go for someone that's obviously, if I
Hurting your friend.
like, if one of my girls is a man, ex-man or ex-fling, and I knew he's obviously treated her, I wouldn't go with him anyways, but if I knew he treated her badly and he's trying to chat to me, I'm gonna be like, you're such a prick.
Yeah.
Because you were with her and you treated her so badly, and now you're gonna come for me? No, I would see that as you're trying to still get back at her. I don't go with that. It's just naivety for me.
What do you make of Chris and Joanna?
They're just there, innit?
Part of the furniture.
They're part of the furniture. They're just there.
Do you think
They're just there.
Joanna's gonna turn her head?
If another man comes in, yeah, it's
Yeah.
still early days for her. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah,
She's too gorgeous, and she's a
She's
bombshell.
very gorgeous. Yeah. See that we needed. Also, what happened to the other Kaz? Do you remember the other Kaz? And she was Thai.
Kaz and Tyler.
No, there was another Kaz in a previous season, and she was in Amber's season. Amber that had the curly hair.
Oh, you see, I didn't really watch that series like that. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you know there's another Kaz called, and she's Thai. She nearly went to prison in Dubai because she got a video went around of her
yeah, I know who
snorting
you're
coke.
talking about, Kaz.
Yeah,
I love her. I love her.
Why
I know who you're talking
couldn't
about.
she
She was on
come
George's
in?
year. She was on George's year, wasn't she?
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was on George's year. Basically, Georgia couldn't say Kaz's name. You can't say Kaz.
Why? Wait, what? When?
Do you remember when Kaz was coupled up with George's man at Casa Amor? And then George.
Oh yeah, she did that. Georgia did that in front of Maya Jama when she couldn't say Shaq's name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? She doesn't see that.
And did you see Maya's face? Maya's face dropped. She was like, what?
Yeah. You know what? She is disgraceful.
I think everyone has worked with a Georgia in the corporate world.
Yeah. Even in the education system, because definitely worked with a Georgia. All up in your business.
I know. Oof.
Wants to be you. They don't have their own identity. Oh, go away. Go give that to a psychiatrist.
Oh my God. She literally hit a nerve.
She really did, didn't it? Yeah,
but final thoughts of Love Island All Stars. We've got 2 weeks left of the show, I think.
Oh, really? I just think let's not do this again, because they're not doing a Casa Amor. So what the hell is the point?
What's the point?
What's the point? What was
the
it?
People that you mentioned earlier that you would want on All Stars, they should have put them on Casa
They should have put them in Casa Amor. They're not even doing a Casa Amor. So let's not do this again. Let's not waste.
Do you know what as well? I feel like even if they could make it if they could have made it even better, they could have made it more spicy by bringing like USA, Australia.
Yeah.
You know what? Love Island Games. I didn't watch the series, but I just watched it all over TikTok. It looked good.
Yeah.
Love Island Games looked good.
Yes. It's Jack Fowler. All I saw was clips of Jack Fowler with that pretty black girl.
Yeah, but like you can tell there was diversity, there was drama, there was entertainment, there was heat, everything.
Yeah.
They didn't do that with All Stars. They just held All Stars all the way.
This is England. This is unfortunate events. This is England, and this is all we're gonna get. Honestly, clutching at straws. It's like they put Kaz in and they're like, here. But that's how it was. I always will tell it how it is. I'll never stop.
Literally. Well, it's been nice reviewing the All Stars.
I know, it's been amazing. Thank you for having me.
But any last words? Where can the people find you? Where the people can find your content for All Stars? Because you've really been dropping the gems.
You can find my content on TikTok T. So I know it's a mouthful. So it's the usual Tik T and then an EE with an underscore. You'll see all my Love Island All-Star content. I do drop a little bit on my Instagram, but you know how Instagram stays sometimes. But my Instagram is TVNA_X. And there's so much more to come from me this year. So just let's hold it down, boo-boo.
Yeah, this year's going to be a good year. I can feel it.
It's going to be a beautiful year. Amen.
It's going to be great. Well, have a lovely evening.
Thank
Have
you.
a blessed week.
And you too, my darling.
Very soon on our screens.
Yes, you will. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Oh,
right,
my
see
darling.
you. Bye.
Bye.